Hey everyone, Human Shield 1991 back again with another edition of Pokemon This or That. This is going to be episode 7 of the series thus far, and for those who are unaware, the series is simple. It's not a game, it's more something, it's a pretty community feel kind of project. It's something where I really love the interaction I have with the comment section, especially for these videos, so hopefully people are enjoying them. For those who aren't aware, what the series is in a nutshell is I will name 2 Pokemon, and you can choose one of these Pokemon to begin your Pokemon journey with, and you let me know who you pick and why. Now throughout the video, I'm going to go through their Pokedex entry, I'm going to give my opinion, but ultimately I also want to know yours in the comment section down below. Plus you can feel free to comment on something I say, someone's Pokedex, whatever you feel, it's not limited to just this or that. But yeah, I think it's a pretty fun thing. And again, you're basing it off of who you have starting a journey. But what that means to you could be different to what that means to someone else. You could base it competitively. You could base it on a Nuzlocke. You could base it on just whose design you like more. You could base it on lore. Base it on the anime. Whatever makes you prefer one Pokemon to the other. And that's what it's all about. So yeah, it's a pretty fun series, and if you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This series, along with several others, are regular, and I have a playlist in the description with every previous this or that, and every other series I have, including a Pokemon Blue Randomized Nuzlocke, Pokemon Showdown videos, PokeThoughts, and more. So go ahead into the description, check those playlists out. When this video is over, you can go ahead and watch anything and everything at your disposal when you choose to. Other than that, hit a thumbs up, leave some comments down below, follow me on Twitter at HumanShield1991. But no more waiting, let's get to the first of 5 matches for this episode. Alright, first up we have 2 grass starters from Generation 7 and 8 as Grookey takes on Rowlet. And let's get started. Grookey is first with the Chim Pokemon, obviously grass type. When it uses a special stick to strike up a beat, the sound waves produced carry revitalizing energy to plants and flowers in the area. 1 feet tall, 11 pounds, evolves into Thwacky and Rillaboom. Pretty cool starter. Definitely a pretty cool starter. But then, of course, there is also Rowlet, who is a grass-type Pokemon and a flying-type Pokemon. It's the Grass Quill Pokemon, and its Pokedex entry is it sends its feathers, which are as sharp as blades, flying in attack. Its legs are strong, so its kicks are also formidable. Also 1 feet tall, 3.31 pounds, evolves into Dartrix and then Decidueye, and eventually becomes Grass and Ghost. It loses the flying type. Alright, so for this one, I could really go either way. I think both are pretty cool. Rillaboom is a very cool design, but I gotta be honest, I think I'm leaning towards Rowlet. I really like the Ghost Grass combo, and then the Grass Flying combo is also a lot of fun. I don't know, I could definitely see an argument for Rillaboom. He seems like he hits hard, he can take a hit. It's definitely a cool Pokemon. But I like the design for Decidueye more. I really like it. Not that I dislike a big grass gorilla, because that's awesome, but yeah, I think I would be going with Rowlet. It's not easy. I do like both. It's not like there's a major preference, but I mean, look at it. He has a little grass bow tie. That's adorable. That is absolutely adorable. So yeah, I'm going to go with Rowlet. Let me know in the comment section who you choose and why. Up next, we have another Gen 7 versus Gen 8, which is the theme for almost every battle, every match in this episode, but not everyone. So I'm sorry in advance for Crazy and for others who don't necessarily like Gen 8. This episode might not be for you, but I've done a lot of Gen 1 and other gens in the other ones, so go ahead and check those out. Again, there's a playlist in the description. So this one is Yungoos versus Skwovet. Now, I have a very strong opinion on this one, but before we get into that, let's go over the Pokemon. First up, there's the normal type Pokemon, the loitering Pokemon, Yungoos. Its stomach takes up most of its long torso. It's a big eater, so the amount trainers have to spend on its food is no laughing matter. 1 feet 4 inches, 13 pounds, and evolves into Gumshoes. Next up, there's Skwovet, who, well, I'll get into it. It's the cheeky Pokemon, normal type. Found throughout the Galar region, this Pokemon becomes uneasy if its cheeks are ever completely empty of berries. 1 feet tall, 5.5 pounds, and evolves into Greedent. Now, I'm going to be completely honest here. For me, this is a no contest. Not even close. Skwovet with the knockout. Young Goose goes down in seconds. One hit, done, gone. I don't dislike Young Goose. I think it's a funny design. It's dopey. Everyone knows what Gumshoe's based on. Also dopey and funny. But look at Skwovet. It is absolutely adorable. Look at them cheeks. Look at them cheeks. And no, I'm not talking about those cheeks. This is not that channel. Get out of here with that. Look at those big, thick cheeks. Filled with berries. The tail, the grin. It's an adorable Pokemon. I like it a lot. And for me, side by side, it's not even close. Not even close. Alright, next up is the battle of the Fire-type starters from Gen 7 and Gen 8. First up, we have Litten, the Fire Cat Pokemon, who's obviously a Fire-type. If you try too hard to get close to it, it won't open up to you. Even if you do grow close, giving it too much affection is still a no-no. 1 feet 4 inches tall, 9.48 pounds, evolves into Torracat and then Incineroar, where it adds the dark typing. Then we have Scorbunny, the rabbit Pokemon, also a fire type obviously. A warm-up of running around gets fire energy coursing through this Pokemon's body. Once that happens, it's ready to fight at full power. 1 feet tall, 9.9 pounds, evolves into Reboot, not the gaming Reboot, so shout out to him. I don't know if he'll watch this, but if he does, shout out to you. And Cinderace. Alright, now for me, this one isn't very close. It's not that I particularly love one or the other. Fire-type starters are generally my least favorite, and that's definitely the case here. But for me, it's Litten, because I love Incineroar. I love that it has the darkest lariat. It's like a big evil pro wrestler, and I love it. Cinderace is cool. It kind of looks like a Digimon to me, which isn't a bad thing. I like Digimon. But yeah, for me, this one's definitely kind of a no contest again. And again, I don't want to take anything away from Scorbunny, or its evolutions. It's cool. Maybe in time I'll prefer it, but right now for me, it's got to be Litten. Let me know what you think. Alright, next up we have something not from Generation 7 or 8, as Durant takes on Heatmor. Now this is a classic rivalry in-game, so it's kind of a fun little lore thing, but let's get started. First up you have Heatmor, the Anteater Pokemon, who's the fire type, and there's a hole in its tail that allows it to draw in the air it needs to keep its fire burning. If the hole gets blocked, this Pokemon will fall ill. 4 feet 7, 127 pounds, and it is not known to evolve. And like I said, it's a fire type. Then obviously you have Durant, the bug steel type, who's an iron ant Pokemon. They lay their eggs deep inside their nest. When attacked by Heatmor, they retaliate using their massive mandibles. 1 feet tall, 72 pounds, also not known to evolve. Okay, so if you're picking between these two for a battle between the two, it would be a no contest. It'd obviously be the fire type. It's quite effective. But that's not what we're doing. We're doing a starter type. And to me, a steel bug combination is so cool. If I was having a starter between these two, I would go with Durant almost every time. Not because Heatmor isn't cool. I like his design. I like the concept. But first of all, I do like Durant more. I think it's cool looking. But also the typing is just so different. It's really wacky. I don't know, Crazy, if you're watching this, you might do a breakdown of the weaknesses in the comment section, which I love, but I would guess Durant probably has more just because of an extra bonus type, but I feel like it's definitely effective against more things, and it's very cool. I love the combo. I don't know if there's any other bug steel types. I would guess no, so it's pretty unique in that sense too, and I just really like it. I think it's a great Pokemon. I love the lore between these two. I think they're both great, but when push comes to shove, I'm going with Durant. Now, I do feel like this next one is going to be maybe the most controversial. I could be wrong, but I feel like the parties between these two, do you really like them or you really hate them? And there's not really much in between. I do like both. I like both a lot. I am Sobble Squad. I like Popplio too. I'm sorry, Grookey Gang, and whatever Scorbunny is. I don't even know if he has a group. But I'm a water type when it comes to starters. Water or grass, 9 times out of 10. Rarely do I prefer the fire. So, getting that, let's look at Popplio first. Water type, sea lion Pokemon. The balloons it inflates with its nose grow larger and larger as it practices day by day. 1v4 inches tall, 16.53 pounds, evolves into Brion and I can never pronounce that properly. Primarina, there we go. Water and fairy type. God, I hate pronouncing things because I don't really say Pokemon names outside of the channel, so I just play it on my own. So it's kind of new actually saying them out loud. Like, I read them and I know them, but I don't say them. Anyway, next up is Sobble, the water lizard Pokemon. Water type. Once scared, this Pokemon cries. It tears back. Man, I can't speak. Its tears back the chemical punch of 100 onions, and attackers won't be able to resist weeping. I've never even read that before. That's interesting. 1 feet tall, 8.8 pounds, evolves into Drizzile and then Inteleon. So yeah, again, I feel like this one's going to be one of the more controversial ones. I don't think there's a right answer either. I feel like no matter what I choose, someone's going to be unhappy. And I really don't know who to choose because I like them both. I know some people hate Sobble, some people hate Popplio. I think both are awesome. I love their evolutions. Inteleon isn't at all what a lot of people expected, but I love it. The little sniper Pokemon, it's wild. Middle evolution, I think it's the worst of the three, or between the two. But I don't know. Water and Fairy is super bulky, very cool. Inteleon's just water, so that probably hurts a little bit. But I think if push comes to shove, I'm going with Sobble. I'm sorry, don't hate me too much. Don't unsubscribe, please. Don't downvote the video. But I'm going to go with Sobble. I do think both are great, though. And I guess, hey, you know what? By going Sobble, at least Gen 8 has one winner. So there you go. Well, actually, they won with the Young Goose battle, too. But let me know what you think in the comments. And there you have it. Those are my picks. What are yours? I want to know every single one in the comment section down below. I'll probably have a comment down there listing each one, so you can just copy and paste if it's easier for you. Whatever works. But thank you so much for watching. I really like doing this series. It's not a particularly challenging one since it's not a game. But it's fun. It's fun to go over the lore. It's fun to go over the Pokedexes, and it's fun to pick something, because I'm not normally the type to do that, because I like most Pokemon. I like pretty much every Pokemon. You're not going to see me be like, oh, I hate this one. Some people have really strong opinions, and I respect that. But when it comes to Pokemon, I really do like most of them. The more the better. If you could give me 150 Pokemon designs every single game, I'd be all over that. Either way, those were my takes. I'd love to hear yours in the comment section down below. Also, let me know, what you think of their Pokedex entries, designs, whatever you want to talk about down in the comments. Other than that, if you did enjoy the video, hit a thumbs up. It does help the channel a ton. We're averaging, I want to say it's like 8 to 12 upvotes per video right now, which is awesome, and I'd love to keep that growing. And subscribe if you haven't already. We're at about 160 subscribers, which is not bad at all. The momentum has slowed a little bit, but that's okay. I knew it was going to happen, and I'm very grateful for the people who are sticking around and watching, and hopefully we can keep growing that too. The next mini goal is 110, and we'll see if we hit that. Regardless, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending your time watching the video. There's so much going on in the world. There's so much entertainment out there. You giving me a chance is greatly appreciated. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, have a good one. Later.